Hey guys, Eric here from Bloat Games again. Today I'm doing a quick video response to Red Dice Diaries video, RPG Bugbears, where he talked about, first off, his great channel. If you get a chance, definitely check out his channel. I'm going to put the link in the doobly-doo. There'll also be another link for a channel called Chalice and Chains, who did a voice response as well. And I just discovered his channel today, and so he seems very thoughtful and cool. But wanted to kind of give my 2 cents about this. And in the original video, um, what the Red Dice Diaries was stating was that he's sick and tired of seeing people who want to play like a science fiction game, but they use like Dungeons and Dragons for it. So any type of game that they want to play, whether it be like a Lovecraft game, a horror game, a sci-fi game, they're using Dungeons and Dragons for it, as opposed to just going out and buying a game and playing the game that is made specifically for that. Now, one of the things that he even commented on, he said, that you could get a game that was system neutral, game like GURPS, Savage Worlds, that is system neutral, and you can fill in the cracks. And my response to that is, I think all game systems are system neutral, even the ones that have a setting. And I'll explain. When you look at a game like Savage Worlds, which I love Savage Worlds, all right, you get a basic system, and then you got to go through and add your setting to it. So now, if you take a game like Dungeons and Dragons, if you strip away the setting and get the basic rule set, you essentially got a system neutral game. There's a game like this is one that I reviewed on my channel before. White Box Science Fiction Role Playing Games. Love this game. All right, and this game is based off of White Box Dungeons and Dragons, or Swords and Wizardry, whatever you prefer. But it's a space opera, and it does it really well. A lot of games that are set to be space operas that come with setting included are very crunchy games. The beauty of this one is that it's light, and so I highly recommend that one. But I think that shows that people can take Dungeons and Dragons and play it with a different setting, with little work, but can make an awesome game out of it. This game doesn't feel like Dungeons and Dragons in space. This game feels like its own game. Whereas like with Savage Worlds, which I love my Savage Worlds, but with Savage Worlds, I mean, you could make a White Star game with Savage Worlds, but James Spawn of Barrel Rider Games has already done that with original D&D, and it worked great. There's not a reason to change it. Now with games that are all games are going to feel different. So the game mechanics, it's going to change how the game feels, right? So like and based on if a game is light rules light, rules medium, rules heavy, going to feel different. And then even games that are like rules light to rules light, with a different setting and different mechanics added on, it's still going to feel like a different game. White Box or White Star doesn't feel like Dungeons and Dragons, so when you play it, it feels like its own unique game. Just the way that if you play Savage Worlds and you pick up, I don't know, one of their supplements, it will feel like its own unique thing. So, people who take like the 5e Dungeons and Dragons and tweak it to make it, to change the setting and give it different things, by adding or subtracting things, it's going to make it feel like a different game, even though it's the same setting. Now, with that being said, maybe that's not the best setting for them. Maybe they don't know that there's a setting out there that's pre-made that already works better. But if they feel comfortable with the rules and that's the rule set that they like, then I think highly that they should play any system that they want for whatever setting they want. if they're willing to put in and do the work, or if somebody is, then as long as you're having fun and the people who you're playing with is having fun, I don't see any harm in it. Well, anyways, that's been my 2 cents. Hope you all have a wonderful day.